Hey, this is JerkyMovies and you're watching The Review Show. Okay guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Pulp Fiction, which came out in 1994 on a budget of 8.9 million, made 212 million, so extremely well. It's Quentin Tarantino's second hit film and was nominated for 7 Oscars, but only won 1 somehow, which was Best Original Screenplay. It should definitely have won Best Picture and probably Best Leading Actor. I'm reviewing this today because it's Bruce Willis's 56th birthday. Happy birthday, Bruce. So, today I'm going to be reviewing Pulp Fiction, and I really hope you enjoyed the review, and if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend watching it. Okay then, where do you start with Pulp Fiction? Well, it is an absolutely amazing piece of cinematography. Probably one of the best films we've ever watched. Easily on my top 5 list. If not, number 1 or number 2. Anyway, it's great. The way the stories interconnect with all the different characters. I mean, in the first scene, we see the two people played by Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta just having what seems to be a normal conversation. It's quite hilarious, and then it just becomes so dramatic at the same time. It manages to mix it's so wonderful the way it manages to mix comedy and violence and drama all into like one big melting pot of Commerce or something. Anyway, it's really, really good. Acting, amazing. Acting is probably the best acting I've ever seen in a movie, ever. John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, they just know how they are playing their characters. Best actor is probably Samuel, because he really is managing just to portray this character so well. And so he can keep a straight face, he can do everything he needs to do. You're talking about cheeseburgers in Amsterdam. You know, he can do it, he can kill people, and then he's had to memorise this massive long Bible quote that Quentin Tarantino made himself about, like, the righteous man and all this kind of stuff. I memorised it myself. And it's really good. You've got Tim Roth in it, and Amanda Plummer, really, really good acting in there as well. Worst actor in it? Ooh. I don't think there is a worst actor. It's extremely hard-hitting. It's not exactly suitable for children. There's a scene where Bruce Willis is trapped in a basement of a gun shop, and another man who's with him gets raped anally by another man, and we see it graphically. It's not the best. No, well, it's really good. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing how they've done it, but it's not the nicest thing you can watch. So yeah, it's not suitable for kids or anyone really who doesn't like the idea of gay rape, and I don't think there's that many people who do enjoy the idea of gay rape. So and that's the acting done, and the story definitely the best story ever I've ever seen. It is tremendous. They have such great ways of getting the plot through, great comedy writing, and I've got Quentin Tarantino is literally amazing in this film. It is definitely his best film I've ever seen. I'm a massive Kill Bill fan, but his Pulp Fiction is the best one out there that he's done. So, on to the next bit, today I'll be talking about the interconnecting stories. There's not many people that can manage to pull off a movie with so many stories that culminate into one, because you've got the story of a boxer, 2 gangsters, You know, one gangster going off with someone else's wife, and then it all comes together. And there's an overdose scene. But oh wow, it's a great film. It's amazing. Any bad points I could pick out? Well, no, not at all really. This is definitely why it's number 1 or number 2 on my best films ever. And it's so different from other films. You'll watch, like, there's that many films that come out, they're so linear and boring. They all follow the same formula. Like, I don't know, man wakes up, he's lost his wife, daughter, son, best friend. He goes out on a killing spree, loving spree, finding spree, finds them, kills whoever, whatever, and then it's the end. But Pulp Fiction is so different. There's no happy ending. The ending is extremely abrupt, and it's just a mind-blowing piece of film. And like I said before, I don't understand how it didn't win the Best Picture Oscar, because it's absolutely amazing. Every other critic's review I've read, they're all saying it's amazing. I've watched it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival in '94, and it's just so great. And if you haven't watched it, definitely go and watch it. I don't care if you're not into films like that, but honestly, it is the best film of 1994, if not the best film of the 20th century. And that's why I'm going to be rating Pulp Fiction 5 stars out of 5. Thank you for watching. This has been JerkyMovies, and remember to subscribe. Oh, and before I go, check out More Than Morris's channel. He does games and stuff like that. Also check out Rob5F's channel and Bush SCFC. He does really funny prank calls that you should definitely watch, especially the ones as Doris ringing up American stores. It's really quite hilarious, so go and watch them. Thanks for watching anyway, and subscribe to me, and I'll love you forever.